Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Pomona Southside Historical Society. Now, today I had some business downtown, but I had a little time to kill because, well, the bank wasn't open yet. They changed their hours, Instead of 9, it's 9:30. But anyway, the pictures that precede this video, there used to be a car dealership there in downtown Pomona. And so that's what those pictures were about. Uh, Proceed this here video. Now that was on the corner of Locust and 4th Street. Now you can see their parking garage. It looked like, someplace where you can park your cars. Now it's too bad they tore that down. You sure could use it today. But anyway, yeah, that's where the car dealership, Schmarf, I can't pronounce his name, sorry. But that's where it used to be. Now there's a couple other pictures to a couple lots. Now, they were both used for extra cars that they had and they couldn't put inside, so that was their parking lots. So one, you can see it still resembles a parking lot there. I can remember seeing some road runners, back then in the 60s. They had that big old tall fin in the back and everything. They were painted like a really bright lime green or orange or something like that. So they had a few of those parked there with some dusters and stuff. But anyway, and then on the corner there, where they kind of updated it now, I think it's a parking lot for the bank, but that was another space that they used to uh, store the cars. They had a fence around it. But, the other pictures I try to get, if you notice on the older picture of the car dealership, you can see the Fox sign kind of peeking up on the top. So I try my best to get over to, or maybe that Fox sign if you looked at it today, it would be in the same spot. So I tried two different shots, but I tried. So anyway, yeah, it used to be a car dealership there on the corner there, Locust and 4th Street. Interesting, it's like I said, it's too bad they didn't keep that parking structure there. Could use it today. So okay, now on to some more little tidbits and stuff about Pomona's history. This has to do with a sign on the Pomona Mall that used to stop cars from driving on the mall back in the 60s. Kind of like a barricade thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, on to the next subject here. Now, the pictures you've seen of that, remember I was telling you about those signs that stop vehicles from coming on to the Pomona Mall? Yeah, that's what they look like. They were all like little tiles, Mosaic. And those signs were heavy. And every time they had the Christmas parade downtown back in the day, they had to remove those things so, traffic can go by. And I remember seeing those guys with a forklift wrestling with those things, man. Yeah. And like I said, they're heavy because cement and tile and all that good stuff. And then the little square hole that you see there on the road, there was two of them. But they did some road work and the other one got taken out, but there was one still there. And those were on the cross streets. So every cross street you see, you can look down there in the middle of the street and you'll see that little square hole there. That's where they used to slide the signs down into. And then if they need to take them out, then they'd come by with a forklift and a crew of some men there and lift them things out and take them away. But anyway, that's what those. I'll just give little things that you drive over every day. You don't even see them. It's just those little bitty pieces of history, mall history that still exist. But these are kind of little bits of history that you had to live here to know that they even existed. With the sign, the signs and stuff, the history with those signs. And then where they were mounted, like I said, when I was growing up, I used to see these guys, wrestle with these things, I was shaking my head. And you get a little frustrated, those guys. Somebody get their fingers caught in them things, man. And I learned some words from those gentlemen. But anyway, yeah, those what those. So if you go behind the mall, like if you're walking your dog and you cross through like Main and 6th Street, just go right there in the middle of the street to where the stop line is and look down and see little squirrels. Okay, now I've often wondered about this next subject I'm going to bring up. It's about wet money. Yeah, wet money. Okay, let me put the pictures up. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Now this is anything historic, but like I said, I went by the bank today over at the promenade, and anyway, they got that fountain there, that pond. And I was looking there and I see all the money down in there, there's dimes and pennies and maybe a quarter in there. And I remember one time a while back, there was this homeless guy looking down there, and I was coming out of the bank. And I knew he was up to, 'cause, he was just looking down in there. And all of a sudden I see him rolling up one of his sleeves, and he's still looking down in that thing, in the pond. And I'm walking towards, P-Town, and all of a sudden, like I said, he got a sleeve like up in here, and I turned, I said, "Don't you dare." They got you on camera, they're watching you. And he just looked at me, turned around, and walked away. I was on to him. He was going to go down there and grab some money, not for a little vino or something. But anyway, back to the subject here. I often wonder what happens to that money. Does it get donated or what? So one day I did catch the guy that cleans up around there and stuff. So I asked him, I go, "Hey, what happens to that money that's in this pond? I know you guys have to clean it." And I noticed that, when you do it, money's not there anymore. So what happens to it? He just looked at me, just kind of grinned and just didn't say nothing, just turned around and walked away. I said, but that money should be donated to a cause like maybe to the dog parks or, I mean, whatever. It should be donated something instead of someone's pocket. You know what I'm saying? People are throwing money in there. And, I didn't see him do it. I can't say he's doing it. But it's going somewhere. Maybe it is going somewhere. Maybe somebody down there in the comment section can tell me that, yeah, it is being donated somewhere, or taking it and March of Dimes or, something. But yeah, I just hate to see somebody come in there and put money in there and then somebody just kind of, like I said, I don't know if he's doing it or not, but, put it in his pocket. But anyway, yeah, I often wonder about that. I don't know if anybody else has, it's just one of those things that sometimes I go in there and there's quite a few coins in there. And that's what wow, this has been a thing about this for a long time. And, like I said, I was in the neighborhood and I got to say something about this. So, yeah, you should be doing that money somewhere else, someplace where it do some good. Maybe some kids can come up with some ideas what they would like to see what's done with that money. So maybe we'll have a contest, They just get kids saying, "Hey, what should we do with the money that people throw in this here fountain?" And maybe we can find a place to donate it to, food bank or something. But anyway, okay, that's it for now. Thank you for tuning in. And like always, you're welcome to come along with me as I go and search for more of Pomona's history. And little bits of history that count, that made up Pomona's history. The history that got forgotten. The little bitty parts of history that still exists. And sometimes we run over every day. So anyway, okay, again, I want to thank you for tuning in. And I'll get back to you with some more little tidbits about Pomona's history, what I can find and stuff, and all that good stuff. Okay, and like always, you take care. You take care of those ones you love. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.